always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
The calendar says October, but outside feels more like July, August, right, Ivan?
Yeah, and it's going to get wet, too, towards the end of the week. That's going to help our temperatures cool off a little bit, but that's the only reason we're going to stay probably below 90 degrees for several days. There is a Next Weather Radar Network. Some showers and storms have gotten going here across the interior, but not bothering the metro, so we're looking good for the rest of the evening. Increasing moisture, though, the next few days will be with us, and that is a result of some tropical moisture that's coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. Area of high pressure is still east of us, pushing the storms that develop in the afternoon. A little further to the west, but that high beginning to lose its huge influence on us here. So I think tomorrow rain chances going up a little bit, and thereafter. And then this is the area that we'll be watching for potential development in the Gulf right now. And we'll check in on the tropics. Doesn't look like anything organized, right? So as far as an area of low pressure getting tightened up, just looks like a sloppy low pressure with a lot of rainfall for a few days beginning this weekend and continuing into early next week. Organized system certainly exists, and they're out in the eastern Atlantic, not bothering anyone. So we have Kirk. That's a hurricane, 7th of the season so far. That's going to move northwest and then get picked up and goes out to sea, along with the second feature you see there to the south and east of Kirk. That will likely become a Leslie. That's the next name on the list. And we may not get a name out of this disturbance, and the Gulf of Mexico may get to even depression status here. But I think the main thing with this will be the fact that it is going to be a pretty good rainmaker beginning this weekend and heading into next week, and perhaps even beyond. It's a kind of a slog here. So here is Next Weather Tropics track. You'll be able to see, it's just a lot of rain in the Gulf, but nothing tightening up here. In fact, the area of low pressure, if it tries to get going, a lot of the thunderstorms are going to get displaced east of that because we got a lot of wind shear up across the southeastern U.S. this time of year. Typically, we can count on that, although, of course, the shear sometimes pushes the storms in when they're organized. But this one looks to be a mess here. But the rain will be, significant. In fact, Weather Prediction Center has got the bullseye here over the Gulf, and then eventually the part of Florida here on the western edge could be picking up upwards of 5 to as much as 8 inches. Now, this is through the middle part of next week, so it's not something that's happening in a couple of days, but just an indication of how wet things are going to get. But once this disturbance gets going and approaches our area, we look to stay between 1 and 3 inches, but this can change and likely will. So we'll keep you posted on that. But as I see it right now, it'll just be a rainmaker and nothing more, but it'll be plenty of rain. There are the temperatures for tomorrow, upper 80s to around 90. The rain chance is still low at around 20%. We'll hold that on Thursday, and then increasing rain chances. At least we lower those temperatures back into the upper 80s for the weekend and next week.